So I made a video talking about how I really don't feel like the Holy Fire Auradin is overpowered. If anything, the one that was already better just got stronger. And that's the dual dream. The dream in the helmet, dream on the shield, and then dragon as the armor. You could interchange this with something else. I'm just doing this for more pulse damage, just various types of damage. Then I got High Lords because I need the IAS. Since we're in the PTR, I'm using dual IK to get max zeal breakpoint. If I used anything else like just laying of hands, I wouldn't hit the proper IAS to get the max zeal. Then I got Azarath with a burr rune in it. That's really because Baal doesn't have any resistance to magic. So I'm getting that magic damage, I'm getting some cold damage in addition. Even though it's not a very high damage weapon, I'm able to socket it and put a burr rune in there. So that makes this just a boss destroyer. These are cool. Having Gore Riders are cool, but I honestly don't even really need the Gore Riders. I'd actually prefer to have Goblin Toes just for that much higher of a crushing blow. So right now, let me see what my crushing blow is. 35%. So I mean, if I could get it like closer to 50 or even above 50, that would be much better for killing bosses. But that's also why I have the burr rune in here, so I can at least get it up to a decent amount. And then I've got a lot of AoE damage that I'm getting. And then I got dual dragon on the mercenary. I think that's where it's really gonna shine. Dual dragon on the Act 3 mercenary with plague. So when he gets hit, it casts lower resist, and that combines with my conviction aura. Then I have flickering flame on him. Not for the negative enemy fire resistance, because that's not even applying. More so for that resist fire for him. Hopefully he can survive Hydras a little bit better. I've noticed this guy dies a lot on Baal waves on Players 1. The way that I've spec'd this character out with all the synergies and everything, and with all of his stats, I gave him max vitality, and he actually doesn't have enough. Oh wait, he does. What is it that gave him the strength? I don't know, but before I didn't have enough strength to carry my spirit on swap. Now I do. Okay. The way I had it with my Holy Fire, I didn't have enough strength. But I'm just gonna do a Baal run to showcase this build, let you see how it does and everything. In my opinion, this is the best build. And then I got a G-Face inside of the stash, so when I get to the boss, I'm actually going to throw G-Face on instead of Dream. And then when I do that, 70 crushing blow. So it's really going to be the best of both worlds. I'm going to take down Baal much faster with that G-Face on. And you could use Grief with this as well, but if I was going to use Grief, I would definitely, I don't know, with Grief your crushing blow is going to suffer. That's the thing. You're only going to have 15 or 25% crushing blow if you're wearing Goblin Toes if you have Grief. So I think if you have Grief on this build, you're definitely going to need Goblin Toes. But the only benefit that Grief is going to give you is cutting through the trash mobs faster, which I think that the dual dream auras are going to, like, that's what those are for. So you really don't need Grief on this build. I honestly like this because you get the Sanctuary aura, it pushes away the Stygian dolls and everything like that, and then you can socket it with the burr rune. And a lot of people are going to be like, but I don't want to put a burr rune. Well, use Grief then. This kills Baal faster than Grief though. I'm just going to put it to you like that. This is going to take out Baal faster simply because Baal has 0 magic resist. So that magic damage is going to hit a lot harder than physical damage will against Baal. In addition, with him having 400,000 health, the crushing blow is going to be more important. But you could do Grief. You could have grief on here and then swap to G-face, and you'll have, you know, you'll have 50% crushing blow. But I think having over 50% crushing blow for the bosses really pushes you over the edge. 50% is only going to hit half of your hits are going to do crushing blow. And crushing blows, even though it gets diminishing returns, it's more important against bosses than physical damage. Especially once you're pushing past players 3, or you're fighting Bale or whatever. And then on the way there, you just use the dual dream. And then once you, like, honestly, if you wanted your mercenary aura to be stronger even, you could use... Hold up. If you want your mercenary aura to be stronger, which I think will be more beneficial for this particular build, you could basically do this. This is going to result in you killing Bale faster as well. Get you an Act 5 mercenary. Doesn't matter which one because they're all the same. That's demeaning. But throw dragon on your Act 5 mercenary, and then your Act 5 mercenary can actually hold Hand of Justice, which the Act 3 can't, unless you throw like a Nightwings or something on the Act 3 mercenary. Then he can hold Hand of Justice. But for this, I'm going to use Dragon and Hand of Justice, and then I can either use Flickering Flame to try to boost up his fire res, which I actually think he's going to need, otherwise he's going to die to like Bale Wave 3. But you could put something other than Flickering Flame on him, like you could give him a Dream too, get a little bit more of the pulse damage. But I think Flickering Flame will be good for him just for the sake of surviving Bale. Sheesh, they're all just clumped together over there, huh? See, and the Stygian dolls, it pushes them away, but then the pulse is gonna kill them. Let me go get some potions real quick. The Flickering Flame.
Good afternoon.
Not the Flickering Flame. The Holy Shock is gonna kill those Stygian dolls probably by the time the Sanctuary Aura can push them back. They're gonna be dying from the aura. See, and he gets in close, so he's gonna get that 200%. He's gonna get that 200% of his auras. This is really just for survivability. And you could put Dream on him, you could put something for Cannot Be Frozen, but I don't think really him being frozen matters because it's more about the auras. And if you wanted to, I think on the Act 3 mercenary, personally I like to use the Plague for that lower resist. But I think him having the battle cry, in addition to all this other stuff, in addition to him getting closer to the enemies, it's just gonna really help. The Holy Shock, it really does kill the enemies before the Sanctuary Aura can even push them back. Best of both worlds, really. Even with that, even with max res and stuff. I think that when they buffed the Hydras, honestly, I think that when they buffed the Hydras for the PTR, I honestly think that the Hydras from the wave got a buff, because, you know, he's got like 80 fire res, and he dies faster than I've ever seen. He's got 80% fire res, and I've seen mercenaries that I have that die way slower than that, so I don't know. There's something bugged with that. I think they buffed the regular Hydras and those, and they just didn't code it properly. Those guys clearly have a little bit of lightning res. That. And these have a little bit higher health than a lot of the other enemies on the wave, so that crushing blow really matters a lot more for them as well. Crushing blow, the magic damage, and then the lightning doesn't hurt either. I'll do one. Wait, I gotta go grab my G-face. Actually, I'm gonna do it without the G-face, and then I'll put a clip of me doing it with the G-face at the end, and you'll see how much faster it is.
My brothers will not have died in vain.
I mean, it's actually better than I thought that it would be without the G-face. But yeah, I'm just gonna throw video without the face cam of me killing him with the G-face after this, so you can just see how much faster it actually is. And then hopefully he'll get in on the action as well and not be off in La La Land. But everybody have a great day. Yeah, this is definitely going to need Demon Limb. Definitely going to need Demon Limb so that you hit more often. But I feel like this definitely kills faster. As well, the Mercenary's not always going to cast Battle Cry, which would help as well.